actually like living the example right now through
Truly.
on this podcast. I try to like multitask as much as I can. So anytime I have calls, like stuff where I'm just going to be on the phone or I got to do emails, I like we'll try to put it together with maybe a walk or like a recovery walk, some sort of easy cardio or sauna. I do a lot of Epsom salt baths, so a lot of times I'm typing up emails or writing out social media posts or whatever on while I'm in an Epsom salt bath. But I've always, like, being in Oklahoma, far away from all the high level training, coming up as a kid, I put extra emphasis on my conditioning. I was like, well, if I can't get the highest level training everywhere, I'm just going to do my best to make sure I'm in better shape than everybody.
Smart.
And so that just became a practice of mine. And my dad, he was also a big example for me. I would always see him just super active, always training. He would teach all the classes, train in all the classes, and get his own extra workouts and training in. Growing up, I'm an only child. And so I tended to just kind of follow his lead and do a lot of that stuff with him. I remember there was a period of time where we would actually run in the morning together.
Awesome.
Whenever I was like in middle school. And so, I've been that kind of, like, that work ethic has been there to always keep myself in shape. And throughout my 20s, I would say, like, towards the end, I was abusing it a little bit too much, abusing my body, and the fact that I was in such good shape, and I'm always looking to do the next thing. Like, how can I push myself harder or further? And, there were a lot of times where I would literally be working out and training, over a month, like over 30 days in a row. Like I would be like, Sundays, I don't need to rest. Like, I'm going to do conditioning. I'm going to go in and train, roll, hard lifts and stuff like that. And there was literally not really any sort of like recovery work or balancing happening. And then everything changed when, let's see if I can show you, but when I got this scar right here, I don't know if you can see. Yeah. So torn pec tendon. That was right after my first MMA fight. Like, I literally, because I didn't get hit and it was really clean, I submitted the guy. I trained the next day after my first MMA fight because I had a bunch of friends in town, and I was like, oh, guys, let's go train. And then the next week I competed 1 week after, and then I was like, I just kept training, and I kept training through, and I was going to compete in a jiu-jitsu super fight, and I just kept pushing, and then boom, training jiu-jitsu, I tore my pec tendon.
Wow.
And it was completely off the bone. It was full tear. Sorry. No, another call came in. I just sent it to voicemail, but extremely painful, and of course had to have surgery. And that's when I realized, like that was the first time in all my 20s basically that I ever had like the pause button put on, and I could sit back and just sort of reflect on where I was in life, what I wanted moving forward. And of course the first thing was like, okay, I need to take better care of my body.